What's up, you guys? It's Jose Zuniga. Alright, who am I kidding? I was trying to dress the part, but this is too much. It's Florida. I'm gonna cook in this. So for today's video, I'm gonna go over 5 expert layering tips so you can be killing it this season. You see, layering is a beautiful thing, and when your style IQ reaches that level that you can compose those intricately layered outfits, you'll literally have people drooling over your style. That's just how it goes. 1, you never want to over layer. Biggest layering mistake I see guys make it that fluster them is that they put too many layers on. You probably think you need about 10 layers of clothing to look stylish and complex. You don't. Layering is actually very simple when broken down. For example, something as simple as adding a t-shirt under a flannel. Boom, you're already layering. So don't fluster yourself or overthink of needing so many layers. Personally, you shouldn't wear more than 3 to 4 layers at a time. Number 2, it's all about visual proportions. The whole point in layering, other than its functional purpose to keep you warm, it's to create depth and show creativity in your outfit. And you can't do this if your layers aren't visible. So play with different proportions and lengths when you layer to make sure each layer is visible. And there are 2 ways you can do this, either forward layering or reverse layering. Forward layer is when each consecutive hemline you add gets longer and longer. This is the traditional and quote-unquote proper menswear way to do it. For example, you have your dress shirt, then you have a suit jacket that's a little bit longer, and then you have a top coat that's longer than your suit jacket. But reverse layering, aka what Kanye did, basically turned all that over on its head. Here you make your base layers longer than your outer layers. Again, you're reverse layering. So you would start with the long line tee, and let's say you would pile a bomber over it. This is a more casual and streetwear approach, but nonetheless achieves the goal of exposing each layer, which is exactly what you want. You see, with me, at the end of the day, this whole style thing is a process. You have to put thought into it to make sure your outfits are properly executed. So in the morning, I take it step by step, whether it be layering, choosing the right shoes, the right clothing. But at the end of the day, you can make or break your outfit if your fine details aren't in check. That's why in the morning when I'm getting ready, the one thing that I can't leave behind, even if my outfit's properly layered, is my rose gold and black jewelry. When you're dressing nicely, you want to make sure everything looks on point. And when you throw accessories on top of what you're perfectly already styled, no one is going to be touching your style game. You're going to be leagues away. And that's what it takes. As you guys know, Rose Gold and Black is a partner of our show. Definitely one of my favorite jewelry companies out there for men. And the great thing is that everything they have is so perfectly styled. I mean, just check out this beautiful lava bead bracelet. This is not like anything you're gonna find in your local stores, and for a matter of fact, anything you'll find online. Everything is so unique and minimally designed that it'll look amazing on you. But I did you one better. I did the searching for you. You don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is click that link below, and it's gonna take you to my special page, which is also heavily discounted. You're not gonna be paying full retail. I made sure of that. On that page, you're gonna see some of the most stylish accessories I think guys should own. Personal favorites that I own and I wear constantly with every single outfit. Summer, fall, winter, spring, doesn't matter what season, rose gold and black is something that you should definitely have on your wrist or around your neck. The beautiful thing that my friend Angus did with rose gold and black is that he designed a vast collection of bracelets and jewelry for men. So doesn't matter what your aesthetic is or what your taste in jewelry or accessories are, there's probably gonna be something you like. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and check out that link, go through my selection, and you tell me if there's something you don't like from that list. You won't regret it. The third layering rule you should follow is that thicker fabrics always go on the exterior layer. This is a rule that both streetwear and menswear enthusiasts must follow. You want to layer your fabrics in the order of thickness. In other words, your thinner fabrics go against your skin and your thicker fabrics go on the outer layers. This ensures that A, you don't look like a puffy snowman by stuffing something thick under something thin, and B, both layers serve their purpose. The outer layer insulates all your body heat and keeps it inside, and the thinner inner layers allows it to ventilate through your body, making sure your temperature is regulated and warm. The fourth layering rule is to mix your fabrics and textures. You never want to mix or layer fabrics that are too close in color and texture. The safest way to go is to make sure that there is enough contrast in whatever garments you mix that it looks purposeful. The best way I can show you what I mean is, for example, you would never mix suit separates of the same color and texture. It just looks weird. The better option would be to switch either the top or the bottom with a completely different fabric. That drastic contrast shows intent, and it's a way more stylish combo. And for the final rule, it's all about patterns. Like you've already noticed, there's already a lot going on when you do a layered outfit. When you add patterns into the mix, it just makes it more confusing. I recommend you limit your patterns in a layered outfit to 1 to 2 patterns tops, and always follow the basic pattern rule. Make sure that the density and thickness of the patterns you're using are drastically different and they clash. If they're too similar, it'll create an optical illusion headache for anyone that lays their eyes on you. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, that could be a good thing when you're talking to women. Don't go around saying Jose told you to hypnotize women. That's not what I'm saying, but you definitely don't want to do that, because on a regular basis, you'll just be confusing people. You want to make sure your patterns are completely different. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Rose Gold and Black. That's it for me today. See you next time.